return me with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, I want to talk about the Esoteric Files, episode 4. Yes, you heard me correctly. The Esoteric Files, episode 4. So in today's episode, I'm about to fuck y'all head up, man. I just had a deep epiphany and shit, you know what I'm saying, last night about this particular topic. And I was thinking about it, right? And a lot of people think, well, it depends on what era you were born in as well. But a lot of people think that the Black Panthers don't exist anymore. They think that they existed in that one era of time, that one era in history. And excuse me, that's not true. So yes, at one point in time, you know what I'm saying, the Black Panthers, they was in full power and shit like that. And you know, if you know about this part of history, even if you don't, I'm gonna, you know, give you a little bit of a in-depth grasp so you can kind of get it. But a lot of people know who the Black Panthers is. A lot of people, they love that era of black people because that's when we were the most unified. I'm just using that term, so-called black. It's really melanated, you know what I'm saying? Indigenous, you know what I'm saying? Natives, same shit. But a lot of people think when the government infiltrated the Black Panthers, that the Black Panthers was completely done and they were finished. And yes, that's true on a political level. Yes, that's true on a political level. The Black Panthers did get destroyed, but they mainly got destroyed on a political level. And you know what I'm saying, they got destroyed on a financial level, a structure level, at all different type of levels. But the main annihilation for the Black Panthers was politically. You see what I'm saying? Because remember when Tupac was alive, he was talking about, and I quote, Lord willing, if I'm alive, we gonna be, he said, I'm gonna have my own political party, and we gonna be sitting next to the Tea Party and the Republicans and all that shit. Something along those lines. That's what Tupac was saying. You see what I'm saying? And remember, Tupac was a Black Panther. His mom, Afeni Shakur, was a high-ranking Black Panther in New York. And this goes back to what I want to say. Excuse me. So this is what I want to say, right? So if you notice, of course, it's all around America. But notice that the main 3 biggest cities in America, New York, California, Chicago, are all Black Panther cities. Black Panthers originated in Oakland, California, 1966. You see what I'm saying? There's also another fraction of the Black Panthers in Chicago, and there was another fraction of the Black Panthers in New York. Now, check this shit out, right? Notice that those main 3 places that I named, they are, you know, the biggest 3 cities in America, but also they're the most violent and has the most corruption and the most crime and most gang violence. Why is that? See, people forgot the gangs that you see now in today's, especially in California, Chicago, and New York, they are the descendants of the Black Panthers. See, when the Black Panthers got destroyed, they got destroyed politically, mainly. You see what I'm saying? But once all the fuckery and all that shit, you know what I'm saying, went past, then, you know, a lot of people start to reorganize. But with the cold crack epidemic, with the cold crack epidemic and all that shit, that fucked up a lot of people's minds and shit like that, and their spirit and all that shit. But at the same time, people don't know that crack cocaine, that shit will mutate your genetics as well. So a lot of people, a lot of women who was having like babies, like having crack babies and shit, a lot of those kids, they say the motherfucking DNA got altered. And you notice that crackheads be alive for a long ass time. Their DNA is being altered by that chemical substance or whatever. But you remember, crack cocaine originally started from a plant. They did some shit to it, you know what I'm saying, to do that. When I mean they, I mean the government. Now check this out. Black Panther still exists. The gangs you see in the major cities, they all around America, because different cities and shit, they started to link up, and different states started to link up and stuff like that. But at the same time, there's some other shit about the Black Panthers y'all don't know. It's a group that used to work with the Black Panthers, and these people are Black Panthers too. They just like a different fraction of the Black Panthers, and they call it the Freedom Fighters. A lot of people don't know too much about this, but the Freedom Fighters are Black Panthers, but these were more of the Black Panthers that were basically like moving shit through underground tunnels throughout each state and shit. That's why a lot of these states, if you look at the old maps and shit like that, or a map of your state 100 years ago, or whatever the case may be, you will see that it's all these secret passageways and shit like that, because they was doing a lot of smuggling and moving shit back and forth, and a lot of it was information, drugs, and money and shit. You see what I'm saying? Real talk. And once the government started to catch wind to this shit, that's when a lot of these places, like Chicago, that's where I'm from obviously, they had the major city fires where the city burned down, ironically, and they had to rebuild it. Why would the city burn down? Why would they want to do that? So they can get rid of all the secret passageways, and they can destroy any of the remaining freedom fighters and Black Panthers and shit that they had. See what I'm saying? That's why all this shit is fucked up now, because the gangs you see now is the Black Panthers without structure. They're the Black Panthers that was infiltrated and destroyed. You see what I'm saying? And you notice all our fucking leaders, especially from that era on, has always been killed, destroyed. You see what I'm saying? So if you got a strong group of people and they don't have a strong, fierce leader, it's just like the saying, if you don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. And that's what's going on. Wake the damn up. More videos coming soon, definitely.